Hello friends, welcome to the Voyager Diary. Today, we are going to explore a country where strange gods and goddesses were worshipped for thousands of years. This country boasts the world's oldest culture and the largest archaeological sites. It is the land of Cleopatra, where the women are so beautiful that even the most pious men lose their faith upon seeing them. This country is also known for having the world's oldest monarchy. The kings here used to marry their own sisters, daughters, and granddaughters. But why? This is the land where the year was first divided into 12 months. Friends, today we will tour Egypt. However, before starting the video, we request all our new friends to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you receive notifications for all our new videos on time. So, let's begin our informative journey. The official name of Egypt is the Arab Republic of Egypt, while in Arabic, it is called Jumhuriyat Misr al-Arabiya. Egypt is a transcontinental country extending from the northeastern corner of Africa to the southwestern corner of Asia. To the north, it is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea, to the northeast by the Palestinian Gaza Strip, to the east by the Red Sea, to the south by Sudan, and to the west by Libya. The Gulf of Aqaba in the northeast separates it from Jordan and Saudi Arabia. Egypt has a total area of 1,010,408 square kilometers. As for its population, Egypt has a total population of 109,546,000 people. The language spoken in Egypt is Arabic, and it is a Muslim country. Egypt is the world's 14th most populous country and the third most populous in Africa after Ethiopia and Nigeria. Modern Egypt dates back to 1922 when it gained independence from the British Empire as a monarchy. After the Revolution of 1952, Egypt declared itself a republic, and in 1958 it formed a united Arab Republic with Syria, which dissolved in 1961. During the second half of the 20th century, Egypt faced social and religious conflicts and political instability. It had many disputes with the Jewish state of Israel, but in 1978, Egypt signed the Camp David Accords, formally withdrew from the Gaza Strip, and recognized Israel. In 2011, the revolutionary movement known as the Arab Spring, which started in Tunisia, also severely affected Egypt. The people overthrew President Hosni Mubarak, after which the military forcibly took over the country's administration, leading to political unrest that continued until the government came to power in 2014. A large majority of Egypt's population lives along the Nile River, which covers an area of 40,000 square kilometers. Only the areas near the Nile are suitable for cultivation. The vast regions of the Sahara Desert, which are entirely arid, are sparsely populated. About 43% of Egypt's people live in cities, most of which are located near the Nile. The largest city in Egypt is Cairo, which is also the capital. This city reflects both ancient culture and modern architecture. Cairo alone is home to 20% of Egypt's total population. It is considered one of the busiest cities in the world, with crowded streets and tourists everywhere. In the evening, people often go out with their children. The residents of Cairo fully enjoy their lives, with everything from excellent restaurants to dance clubs, smoking clubs, and bars available in the city. People from all over Egypt come to Cairo for business. Families gather along the Nile to enjoy and eat various foods. At night, the city has a festive atmosphere. The toothpaste we use today was also invented by the ancient inhabitants of this country. The ancient Egyptians did not like to keep hair on their heads. Only women had long hair. They also had the ability to heal themselves through breathing exercises. This is the place where the calendar was first invented, dividing the year into 12 months, weeks, and days. Now, let's talk about the Pyramids of Egypt, which are the reason Egypt is famous worldwide. The largest pyramid is the Pyramid of Khufu, located in the city of Giza. The Pyramid of Khufu is also known as the first wonder of the world, with a height of 139 meters. Approximately 2.5 million stones were used to build this pyramid. It remains a mystery how such massive stones were transported to a height of 139 meters. For your information, the first pyramid in Egypt was built 4,500 years ago. There are about 100 pyramids in Egypt, but the most famous ones are these three, with the Pyramid of Khufu being the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu. Pharaohs were kings who claimed divinity and demanded worship from the people. The ancient Egyptians were highly skilled in mathematics because the construction of Egypt involved not just lifting stones but also precise calculations of the number of stones, land measurement, and stone cutting, with no margin of error even by a centimeter. Tourists need to buy tickets to enter the Pyramid of Khufu and climb about 250 steps to see the burial place of Pharaoh Khufu. In ancient times, when a pharaoh was buried, his favorite maidservants and belongings were also buried with him. The Egyptians believed that when the king would be resurrected, he would need these things. These ancient pharaohs often married their own sisters, daughters, and even granddaughters. In ancient Egypt, it was a common belief that the blood of the pharaohs was superior and pure, so they married within their own family to keep the bloodline pure. The famous Queen Cleopatra also belonged to this country, known for her beauty, which is still legendary today. Many generals of the Roman Empire embraced death for her. The flag of Egypt closely resembles those of three other Muslim countries: Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. The national bird of Egypt is the eagle, which is also featured on its flag. Egypt is the largest Arab country in terms of population. The land of Egypt also bears an immense resemblance to the Arabian desert. The national flower of Egypt is the lotus, while its national tree is the fig tree. Social media in Egypt is completely controlled. Any activity or speech against the government is strictly prohibited. Islam spread in Egypt in the 7th century AD and became so popular that today 90% of Egypt's population is Muslim. The currency in Egypt is called the Egyptian pound. Egypt is the second largest producer and exporter of dates in the world. Thanks to the Nile River, Egypt produces a large variety of vegetables and fruits which it exports worldwide. Egyptian figs and strawberries hold a unique place in the world. The complexion of Egyptian people is yellowish-white, and Egypt's beauty is famous worldwide. Egyptian girls are so beautiful that people from Europe and America are mesmerized by them. Thick, long black hair, fair complexion, a well-proportioned body, and deep eyes make them irresistibly attractive, causing sighs and longing among foreigners. In Egypt, bars and dance clubs operate vigorously throughout the night. Although alcohol is prohibited, people here drink heavily. Similar to Western countries, Egyptians consume millions of liters of alcohol each year. Smoking clubs are also very common here. Egyptian women perform various types of belly dances, including baladi, sharki, and shabi, which are noteworthy. The dance and dancers here are famous worldwide for their art. Egypt's land was under the rule of the Ottoman Empire and Britain for a long time. Egypt's annual GDP is $1.80 trillion, while the per capita income of its people is $16,900. The traffic system in Egypt is superior to the rest of Africa and meets European standards. Metros run in the cities, which are very luxurious and affordable. Egypt's magnificent railway plays a crucial role in connecting its cities. In Cairo, the capital of Egypt, there is an area known as the City of Elites, where many notable figures of Islamic history are buried, including the blessed tomb of Imam Shafi. The blessed tomb of Prophet Muhammad's grandson, Imam Hussein, is in Iraq, but it is claimed that his blessed head is buried in a place called the Husseini Mosque in Cairo. A small city on the Red Sea coast, Sharm el-Sheikh, has a population of only 73,000 and covers an area of just 45 square kilometers. Friends, think of it as a small Bangkok within Egypt, where not only Egyptians but people from other parts of the world come for leisure and entertainment. The beautiful and young women here entertain them with excellent alcohol and superb dance performances. The nude and obscene beaches here make it hard to believe that this is a Muslim country. Instead, it resembles a European coastal destination. Friends, the education system in Egypt is not of a very high standard, with a literacy rate of only 70%. People here do not focus much on reading and writing. Apart from agriculture, the chemical industry, and crude oil production, the tourism industry is the country's biggest asset. Every year, millions of tourists come here, with their destinations being the Pyramids of Egypt, the mummies of the pharaohs, and countless ancient buildings. The national sport of Egypt is football, which is widely played and watched here. So friends, this was an informative and useful video about the land of Egypt, which surely added to your knowledge. Friends, if you liked the video, please like it so that we can get the reward for our hard work. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon so that our connection remains intact. Thank you.